I never thought Mickey Mouse Clubhouse would deal with theft of intellectual property, but that's exactly what we're getting with the 17th episode of the second season. This is Secret Spy Daisy. And in this episode, Daisy has this new spy bracelet, and it opens up, and Ludwig von Drake gives her a spy mission. It turns out that Pete is trying to steal Clarabelle's cookie recipe. Because it all starts out with Mickey Mouse receiving a basket of cookies and dog cookies from Clarabelle, and he decides to go and find some friends to share them with, which I thought was such a lovely moment, and straight away it's encouraging sharing and friendship, and I thought that was a really lovely way to start the episode. He shares these cookies with Minnie, Daisy, and Pluto, and Pete oversees this and decides that he'd quite like some of Clarabelle's cookies for himself. So the entire episode is him trying to get to Clarabelle's bakery to try and get this cookie recipe. I mean, I don't know if she's written the cookie recipe down. I would imagine somewhere. And Daisy's mission is to stop him because she's got this fancy new spy bracelet, and Ludwig von Drake explains to her that Pete is trying to steal this cookie recipe, and she teams up with Mickey and Minnie and Pluto to try and stop Pete. And of course there are various obstacles along the way, opportunities for learning counting, recognising different objects, a lot of viewer participation, of course. I think it's a really engaging episode that a lot of people will enjoy. I like the fact that it can encourage children, well, first of all, encourage them to share, but also it can encourage them to role play, to play games, to pretend to be a spy. I think most children have done that at least some point in their life, where they pretend that their watch is a spy gadget and they talk into it. And it's that kind of thing. And certainly with the increase in technology and smartwatches and everything, that's something that children can do quite easily. So I think it's definitely an inspiring episode for children. It's very educational. I think it's a really interesting concept that I thought was very well executed. It's not my personal favourite episode, but there are a lot of benefits to it. It's definitely a very strong episode, and one that I think a lot of young children and viewers will actually benefit from.